Hi, it's Andrea at Bailey Brown Business Consulting. So I just wanted to talk to you today about some of the big mistakes that I see entrepreneurs are making right now. And the biggest one is that they're not planning for the economic rebound and they are looking at going back to business as usual. So what I would say to you is to make sure that you are having a plan for profit. If you don't know me, I'll just a little bit about myself. I am an entrepreneur and a multi-franchise owner. I started off in the bricks and mortar retail space and then also ended up with multiple franchises that has done revenues in the 8 figures. And I'm also a franchise consultant where I help entrepreneurs to make sure that their businesses are very profitable. So I just wanted to talk about planning for the economic rebound because that rebound is actually on its way and it's happening. And just wanted to see where are you going to be when this rebound happens and making sure that you are in the right place for it. So I've been watching a docu-series called The Last Dance with Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls team and how they were adjusting and some of the things that they did during that season and the many seasons to win the championship. And one of the things when they got Dennis Rodman, he was the rebound king, and it really had me thinking about the whole economic rebound and that you have to be on the offensive, and when teams are on the offensive, they have more offensive rebounds, they tend to do better. So I just wanted to talk to you about being on the offensive and making sure that you are getting ready for the win when the rebound happens. So I made some notes because I always want to be prepared for you and giving you the facts, and I just think the way that it should be. So the first thing is China. They have ended their lockdown and they're reopening. So we're seeing economies that are making some changes. The next one is the Czech Republic. Their hardware stores, and when they reopened, they saw a 61% increase over the Easter weekend in their hardware and bike shops area. Italian stores, their children's stores have reopened. And here in Canada, we're actually looking at Saskatchewan is starting off with their reopening as well in stages. And in Denmark, half of their elementary schools have actually reopened. So we see this rebound that's on its way. But the question is, how prepared are you? And you want to make sure that you're not caught in the same position that you were caught in before that ended up having all these problems. First one is if you're in the bricks and mortar retail space, I think you really need to pay attention because these are the people that I see are being really hit the hardest. And how are you being hit? The number one thing is that the cost of rent. So we are hearing like big companies that have millions of dollars, like the Gap and other places, that they actually are not paying their rent anymore because rent can be so crippling to a lot of people. And they're also offering like 75% off sales. So those are some of the things that are happening right now for the retail people. So if you are in that retail space, you're going to have to be making some really good decisions on whether to continue your business, whether to get a smaller space or renegotiate with your landlord if they're open to it, because the landlords themselves, they are suffering. So they're not making as much as they usually do. So they're having a little bit of challenge with that. But the reality is real estate and rent drains a lot of cash. So you have to make sure that you are in a cash positive state and you're going to come up with a new plan for that real estate. The next one is online shopping. If you do not have some sort of a component in your business or some way to make it online, you are going to be in a lot of trouble because once the economy starts to rebound, people are going to want certain practices that they've always had. So even for myself, I have not done online grocery shopping before. And it's always been there, but once the pandemic started, I opted to go in online to do my grocery shopping because I just did not want to be in any crowded space for any period of time. So little things like that, people are shifting. And from that one test of trying the online grocery shopping that worked, then I started to order my garbage bags online. I started to order my microphone online. Everything else, I just went online. It became more of a norm. And I think it's something that I would consider or would continue after this shutdown. So do you have some sort of an online component? And how are you going to introduce it? And do you have people in your circles that can help you with that, to help you decide, is it worth continuing or not. The next area is a lot of people are now shifting to employees first. So in my business, I have anywhere between 15 to 20 employees, and we have to make sure that we are making them feel protected. And we used to have the saying in business, it was customers first, customers first. We are seeing this shifting now. It's going to employees first, making sure that your employees are feeling protected, that they'll actually want to show up and be there, and they're working in safe places. So before pre-COVID, we had companies that were doing it right, like the Four Seasons and the Ritz-Carlton. They always had a slogan, employees first, and they did amazing business by taking care of their staff and their team. So I would say to you, make sure that you are finding ways to make your employees feel safe. People are now putting up the plexiglasses at the counters. What are you going to do after this so your employees will feel like, yes, I'm working in a safe place? Because we know the virus is not gone for good, and it may stay around for a while, but businesses are wanting to operate again. And what do you plan to do to make that work? And in basketball, they always say team rebounding is a correlation to winning. So in planning for this rebound, it's going to be important that you have a plan in place. And we're here to help you. So I'm really excited because I'm launching our group coaching program, or if you prefer one-on-one, we can help you with that as well. And it's going to be a 90-day program where I'll offer my one-on-one expertise. I'll take all the skills that I learned from my MBA, and you will have your mini MBA once this is done as well. And I will teach you the practices, the principles that has to do with profitability, positioning, promotion, cash flow, all of that you will get in those 90 days to fully equip you to make much better decisions. Would love to have you join me in this program. If you'd like some more information or would like to talk, basically just drop me a message send us a message, and then we'll set up a quick 15-minute chat, and just for you to learn more about the program, what's involved, and how it can benefit you and your business moving forward. So our specialty is in the franchising space, bricks and mortar retail space, or if you are an entrepreneur that just wants to become a better business owner. So looking forward to connecting more, and we will talk again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.